guys, it's KJ48. Welcome back to my Empyrion Galactic Survival Let's Play. This is episode 14. And I have been busting my butt, getting everything I need to get back into space, and I have done so. I have a little space vehicle right here. I tried my best to make it look good, but I still kept the minimal amount of work. I actually think it looks a lot better than I expected it to for the amount of work I put into it. And this is the ship that is going to take us back into space, and let's get out of here. We need to get back into space, and then we need to come back here and build another spaceship. One of the main problems this game has at the moment, and the developers are well aware of it and are in the process of, figuring out a solution, is the fact that you can't, like, dock ships onto other ships. Like, like, if I wanted to get a ship off a planet, like, basically, if I have a ship, like, on a planet, there's no way I can get that ship off the planet if I come back with another ship. Like, let's say you got ship A, and it's on a planet. If you can't get onto that planet without bringing in another ship, you can't get both ships off the planet. If anybody watching this video, like, has a way to do it, please, please, please let me know. But I talked to the developers themselves, and they said there's no way to do it yet, and they are working on a solution. So, yeah, it kind of blows. Anytime a ship comes down on a planet, it's staying on that planet unless you can get it repaired without bringing another ship to the planet. Yeah. But that's what happens when you play early alpha games, guys. You got to deal with it. You got to take the good with the bad with the good, whatever. And it's way more good than bad, guys. I'm not complaining anyway. I'm just letting you guys know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to come on up here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Omnicron. I'm going to build another ship on Omnicron. And maybe I should just leave the parts there for another ship. How about that? How about I just leave the parts there? Because I don't want to build ships needlessly. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't want to build ships needlessly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the parts on everything I'm going to need to make another ship, but I won't actually make the ship. That actually makes a lot more sense. That way, if, like, if I never crash on the planet, or if I never, like, die and need the ship, then it's not there, and no big deal. Yeah, that'll actually work. That will work just fine. All right, here we go. All right, very good, very good. Here we are, back in civilization. Thank God. Thank God. How is this looking? This is okay. We made a lot of fuel on that planet. We will put the stuff in here. Now, does spoiled food go bad? Armor, food, health, hit points, mass, stamina. Spoiled food does not go bad, so that spoiled food will be just fine there. Let's drop all this stuff in here that we need to drop in here. There we go. Powder, those things. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll drop the rest of the stuff in here. Now, yeah. Now, while I was on the planet, let's actually set up a couple things to be made here before we make any decision on what we're going to do next, or before we do anything next. Okay, so let's say I die again, okay, and I die on a planet without a medical station on the planet. Okay, and I have to go back to Omnicron. I need to make a ship. I'm going to need a core. I'm going to need... I don't need that on Omnicron. I don't need any crafting things on Omnicron. I'm going to need a generator. A fuel tank. A cockpit. I'm going to need, I think, let me see how many thrusters. 2 going each way. Left, right, up, down, forward. That's 5 times 2, that's 10. So we need 10 directional thrusters and 2 regular thrusters. And an RCS unit. We're actually going to make a few RCS units, and you'll see why in a moment. Okay, so let's do this. And we'll hold on to that, and everything else is okay. Okay. So So this is what we're going to be doing now. We're going to go back down to Omnicron. We're going to drop off everything we need to make another ship. We're going to drop off some rations. Basically what we're doing is we're planning like a crash on Omnicron and not being able to get off the planet anytime soon. We're going to need oxygen. Oxygen's actually on Omnicron. Did I bring any oxygen back? I thought I had more oxygen than that. What did I do with all my oxygen? I thought I had quite a bit of oxygen. I guess not. I don't know where all my oxygen is. Alright, we're going to need this, this. No, put that back. Put these back. And then we're going to make a small vessel starter. Really? Like, what happened to all my oxygen? There must be some more in here. Oh, I have generators? Wait. Oh. Wait, what? Wait. What is all this stuff doing in here? Look at this. I've got more stuff in here. I don't remember what was going on in here, to be honest. Anyway, apparently, sometime between those two videos I deleted, I made a bunch of stuff for some reason. Anyway, we got another cockpit. I don't know what we need a small constructor for. We could take out all this stuff. Oh, one thing I didn't show you is my guns. Okay, these are my guns now. Oh God, wait until you see these guns. So I made a. Actually, I might have did these on video. But I made a laser rifle, which I didn't really like, but I love the pulse rifle. So I'm going to take the pulse rifle. And I'm going to take the rocket launcher. Now, this rocket launcher apparently doesn't do any more damage than the other rocket launcher. But the thing that's nice about this rocket launcher is it holds 5 in the clip. So it's really quite a nice rocket launcher. You actually missed me killing myself, by the way, on a video once. I was shooting a rocket launcher at some turrets on one of the moon bases. And I accidentally killed myself. It was pretty hilarious. I'm sorry you missed it. I hate you guys missing stuff like that. But what are you going to do? Alright, so we got drill charges, we got these. We don't need those. Oh, by the way, I got the alien plasma. So now we can make health kits. Oh, ZR1. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I didn't. No, wait, I have them on me. ZR1. Oh, because it's not in there. There we go. Alright, let's make some health kits. Now, the big health kits take a lot more. So I'm just going to make these small med kits for now. We got some aloe vera that's done. No. Nope, nothing's done yet. Okay. Okay, we need some more food. What do we need for food? You know what? I should probably pause the video here and come back once I've got all this stuff done. I'm gonna make some food. I'm gonna make up some food. I'm gonna get myself ready. Once I come back, we're gonna go back down to Omnicron. We're gonna dump off emergency loot gear, emergency gear, in case I die and end up on Omnicron again. So let me get all set up, and I'll come back when I'm ready to go. Okay, so here's what we got. Here's what we got. And you guys should pay attention to this if you're playing this game. You might want to do the same thing for yourself to save yourself some headaches. Alright, we're going to eat this one. Okay, so we died on another planet. We ended up on Omnicron. Okay. We're going to have on Omnicron a small vessel starter kit, a generator, a fuel tank, an RCS unit, a cockpit, 10 directional thrusters for up, down, left, right, and forward. 2 thrusters to push us normally. Small vessel. Yep. That doesn't have a little green dot on it, by the way. And then a bunch of blocks, hull blocks, to build the vessel with. The fuel packs, some oxygen bottles, and 2 things of food. I think that is plenty, and that's a pretty good care package for being on that planet. So let's get back down there. One thing that people were telling me about, or were commenting on my dogfighting abilities against the drones up there, is they were a little dismayed at how bad I was at dogfighting. I'm not really that good at dogfighting. I will tell you that. But for the first time I ever fought drones, I thought I did pretty well. And what you guys need to understand is this ship here. I'm going to show you how slow the ship turns. Okay. Right now my mouse is in the middle of my mouse pad. I'm going to turn right. and my mouse just went off my mouse pad. That's a 45-degree turn, and my mouse went off my mouse pad. When I was turning, I have to, like, you hear my mouse, right? I have to pick up my mouse and turn it around. These ships turn for shit. And the thing is, the ship's not even that heavy. I mean, mass is 4.47. That's a really, really light ship, guys. I've got 2 thrusters on every side, pointing in all directions. This ship can strafe like crazy. It just can't turn well. And I actually put in I actually asked the devs on Twitter, I was like, is there a reason my ship's not turning well? Is there anything I can do about it? And I went ahead and looked on the forums, and I scoured the forums and people talking about it. Some people said put more RCS units on your ship. So that's why I made those extra RCS units. I'm going to put probably 3 more RCS units. Maybe I'll put a couple more RCS units on my ship at some point. I'm not sure when. I really don't want to do it now. I really only need it for dogfights. Against drones, which I will be doing again, but I kind of want some more RCS units before I do it. I'm not going to do it for this video. I probably won't do it for next video, but I will eventually put more RCS units on my ship just so I can see what the problem is with my ship, because I think this ship is fantastic. Another problem with the ship is the guns are not great. Right now, the guns are completely out of balance. I've read a lot of things on the forums saying that the strongest guns while dogfighting are actually the Gatling guns, the first guns you use. They said the rest of the guns just don't hit stuff enough. They actually said that the guns I'm using now, the laser guns and stuff, actually do less damage than the rocket launcher guns. They're not really worried about balance, guys, because of it's a game in alpha. That's the last thing they're worried about. But at the same time, wow, this thing won't stand still. There we go. But at the same time, the balance is all out of whack. So I think what you want for dogfighting is probably Gatling guns, because they shoot the most and you can hit them real good. I watched Games for Kicks do a video where he was dogfighting, and it was the same thing that happened to me. He couldn't hit anything because of the way, the way they were flying. So, it's not just me, guys. I'm not a great pilot by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm not as bad as it seemed. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so we got let's just take all this stuff, and now we just put it all in here. There we go. Now, guys, if I am missing, actually, you know what, that's canned food, it's not going to go bad. Whatever, we'll put it in the refrigerator anyway. Now, if I'm missing anything here, guys, if there is something that I need to build a ship to get me off the planet, by all means, let me know, but my God, that is such a small amount of resources to get you off a planet. The hardest thing is definitely the thrusters. But if I'm missing anything to get me off this planet, guys, please let me know in the comments sooner rather than later, so I can come down here and finish this build. This, what do I call this? This, emergency packet of gear, emergency gear, or whatever you call it. What am I missing? Anything? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so we will turn this off. Well, you know what? We don't have to turn this off because it should turn off once we leave the atmosphere, so it doesn't matter. So Omnicron is now set up. And if we actually have a problem, we can actually jump in we do have a land vehicle on Omnicron too. So Omnicron is looking solid. The next thing we need to do is anytime we go to a planet or the moon to hold on a sec. I'm trying to. Okay. Anytime we go to any planet or a moon to attack something, we have to make a base on that planet, preferably close to where we're going to be assaulting. And the base would consist of. That's a good question. What would that base consist of? It definitely has to have a medical terminal and power. That's a good question. What would a base consist of? It's not really going to be a base. It's going to be more of an emergency outpost type thing. I just need to think about what needs to be on it. Well, okay. So basically, what it's going to happen is the emergency outpost we're going to be making is in case we die. We're going to need a where's the lava planet? Must be on the other side of the Omnicron. We're going to need a place to spawn, which is the medical station. We should probably have a place for oxygen, as well as food to restock. And I would say probably some kind of vehicle as well. Yeah, probably a vehicle as well. The problem is if we take a vehicle out, let's say we die. Let's say we build a base on the moon and then we die assaulting like something, and then we spawn back at our base. And let's say where we died was like a little far away, and we have to like drive back. Once we drive back with our ground vehicle, we have no way of getting our ground vehicle back to the base. That's the problem. They really need to let you dock onto. Oh, there we go. They really need to let you dock onto other. Where's my base? Not sure. They really need to let things dock onto each other. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, wait, hold on a sec. Seriously, where's my base? The freaking sun is just killing me. Not sure where my base is. Okay, seriously. It's got to be up there. The sun is the reason I can't see it. I know it. Come on, it should be right up there. There it is. Stupid sun, I hate you. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to need an outpost on the moon, preferably close to where I'm going to be fighting. I guess no ground vehicle. There's no point in having a ground vehicle because, again, if I die and I spawn at my base and I hop in the ground vehicle and I drive back to where I died, that vehicle is now stuck where I was because I can't drive it. Well, because I'm assuming my ship wouldn't be blown up. It's another thing. We need to really take care of our ships on planets. And that's another thing. We need to take stuff with us. We should have stuff on that planet to repair ships as well. Assuming like our ships almost get destroyed. We honestly should have what I just put on Omnicron we should have on every planet. We really should. Worst case scenario, ship gets destroyed. I'm gonna need that stuff to build another ship. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's definitely for sure. I'll do that crafting in between videos. Next video I'm gonna take you guys back to the moon. And, well, not back to the moon. I'm going to take you to the moon for the first time. And I'm going to show you what I explored on the moon. Also, like, a lot of people told me I explored things, but, like, I left a lot of stuff behind. And you guys are totally right. Like, I wasn't taking stuff apart. And there's a lot of things in this game called deco, which is basically short for decoration. There are things in the game that, like, are just there for decoration. They have no utility whatsoever. They're just there to make things look cool. And I was actually watching Games for Kicks, and he actually said too. He said, you gotta dismantle those decoration things because they give you a lot of material. So that's actually a good reason to go. Ugh. Damn it! Oh god, I stuck my landing gear into the ground. Okay, Cage, slick. Slick, bro. Oh, why didn't I shut it off? I don't know. There you go. Okay. I don't know why it's still up like that, but who cares? It don't matter. This is actually a nice little ship to get you off a planet. I like it. It doesn't look that bad considering, you're just putting it together to get you off a planet. Alright, we need to pick some stuff here. Somebody told me I should take corn and make plastic with it, and that's a good call. I will definitely do that. Alright, I'm going to do that crafting in between videos. What else do we have here? We got a lot of corn, a lot of pumpkins. Not as much of other stuff. Okay. Okay, well, we got some time. Let's put the RCS units on this thing. Let's put 2 more RCS units on this thing and see what it does. I'm really curious. I don't want to put them anywhere, like, I don't want to dig stuff out and put them in really great spots. I just kind of want to stick them on there for now. That's good enough. Yeah, just somewhere. I just want to see if this works. Oh, get in there, Cage. Okay, let's see if we turn better. I don't know. Yeah, it does feel like it's turning quicker. Yeah, that's definitely turning quicker. So if I'm getting in a dogfight, you know, I'll be up here like this, and as soon as we shoot at me, they'll go right by me, and then I could... Oh, yeah, that's definitely turning quicker. All right, cool. So two more RCS units. All right, guys, so that's confirmed, guys. If you're having trouble turning in space, put on more RCS units. The way I was told is thrusters help you strafe left and right. RCS units help you turn. Just remember, if you get turning, it takes a little bit of time to stop and like turn the other way. So you got to, yeah. It definitely takes a little bit of time to stop. Like if I was like, here, let's pretend we're in a dogfight right here with our. Oh yeah, this is actually hard to control. Let's say we're in a dogfight with our space station, and we're flying by it, and that just flies right by us. Let's see how we do this. Turn. Oh yeah, that's much better. It's just hard to stop turning once you've gone. See, you go like that. Actually, no, it's not that hard. If you use your side thrusters, the turning actually does slow down. Like you go like that, and you go like boom. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little tough to get used to, but it's definitely turning faster. Maybe take one of the thrusters off. Let's take one of the thrusters off and see what it's like. Okay, so this is with 2 thrusters. So let's say I'm going in, and let's pretend my base is one of the guys, you know, one of the dogfight guys. And he's going by, and we're going by, and oh, I gotta turn. Yeah, that's much better. That is much better. Turn. Yeah, I like 2 thrusters. This feels a lot more maneuverable now. And it doesn't feel like it's so hard to stop and go the other way. Okay, so every thruster you put on your ship, not thruster, I'm sorry, every RCS unit you put on your ship is going to help you turn quicker, but it's also going to make it harder to get out of that turn. Like as you're turning, it's going to make it harder to stop turning and turn back the other way. Just remember that. But overall, it feels like it's playing better. Yeah, because see, I can like, if I'm like targeting my base, I could just like 360 and stop. You gotta kind of guess on where you're gonna stop. Let's see how quickly I can 360 and stop. Yeah, definitely. It's a little trickier. Yeah, it's a little trickier, but it definitely gives me some more maneuverability. Okay. Yeah, there we go. See, if you use the thrusters with the turning, it really helps. And again, this is only going to be a problem with dogfighting, and I don't expect to be dogfighting. A lot of you guys were like, "Man, you're terrible at this," and I'm just saying, like, I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. It's just the way the game plays. It's very hard to turn stuff. The dogfighting is not easy. If you've got someone who dogfights well and has like a really well-designed ship, by all means, let me know. But I was watching Games, who is the other person I know that plays this game and knows a lot about it, and he was having just as a bad time as me. See, like right now. Like, I could barely turn with my jetpack. I have to, like, pick up my mouse and, like, drag it along. So, it's just the way the game is, you know. Alright, guys. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to spend the rest of my time crafting up stuff. I'm going to craft up enough items to make a base and an emergency base, basically, on the moon. And I'm going to have enough on there to make a ship to get off the moon. I'm going to have enough on there to survive, oxygen, food, stuff like that. A ship to get off the moon, a place to spawn, an oxygen generator, and a crafting machine. It'll probably be a lot like my base on Omnicron, except not as big. So, but anyway, I'm going to get all that stuff ready, and we'll be doing that in the next episode. So that's going to be it for episode 14, and we'll see you next time for episode 15. Till then, take it easy.